stage of this college football playoff. It's time to find out who has the depth and the drive to take one huge step closer to the ultimate goal, hoisting that national championship trophy. This test is a matchup we cannot wait to see unfold. Welcome to Mercedes-Benz Stadium in downtown Atlanta. This is the Chick-fil-A Peach Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see the national champions from last year, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Oklahoma Sooners. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. We are almost there. Time to find out who'll be headed to the national championship game. Kickoff team out there. We are about to get cranked up with a semifinal collision. Fielded in the end zone. It's Shelton. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. The back behind the quarterback now in the pistol. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
So a nice completion here for him in his first completion of the game. And I love the fact that he gets hit. He'll be able to settle in now and just worry about executing.
The drive stays alive with that completion for a first down. And he's tackled right at the 40-yard line.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Here's the second down play. Same tailback, another carry. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Boy, this defense is stepping up here early in this game, really controlling the line of scrimmage. Just nowhere to go on this last play. And now we've got a third down, a big opportunity for this defense to get off the field.
Looking to pass. It's St. Clair. Lets it fly to the wideout. Caught over the middle. It's back. They bring him down, but the junior quarterback showing off the cannon.
Oh, the defense. They get this offense to a third down early in the game, a chance to get him off the field, but instead this quarterback shows you why they've had such a great year with a conversion.
Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
This quarterback has a lot of different options, but I don't mind him getting this wide receiver involved so early in the game. Let him build up his confidence. He could have a monster day for you.
He escapes the pocket. He lets it go on the move. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
After the incompletion, they'll come to the line for a 3rd and 4. Grab near the sticks. It's back. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Well, there's nothing better for an offensive coordinator than having a quarterback kind of get into a rhythm early in this game. Another great completion. This guy is off to a great start in this big playoff game.
Looking to throw it again. That's reeled in. It's Miller. They bring him down, but that's enough to move this offense into the red zone with a first down to 17.
Well, it's another completion by this quarterback. Another great gain in a first down, and already over 30 yards through the air. This quarterback is in a zone here to start this game.
Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Boy, these receiver screens, if run correctly, can be a big play with a convoy of linemen out in front. This time, just not able to get it going. It's a nice job of the defense to prevent a big play.
Looking to throw. It's St. Clair. It's an out. The catch made. Touchdown, Buckeyes. As they
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate and actually just the rhythm to the offense. But they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
This one is not returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone. And the quarterback keeps it here. No way to run up the middle.
That's exactly how you want to defend the option. You know, old school way is assignment football. You have to account for the quarterback, the pitch man. Here, the quarterback had really nothing other than just kind of lower his head and get as much as he could. Fortunately for the defense, it wasn't very much.
Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield.
Another Oklahoma receiver making a big-time play for this offense. Man, it just seems like over the years, so many big-time, dynamic receivers have come to Norman. Integral piece of this offense, and they get you the yards you need.
And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
And the Sooners will have 1st and 10 here. They'll feed the back again.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving his back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Dropping back, it's Hawkins. On the run here, lets it go. Makes the catch. They've got him, but that completion good enough for first down yardage. A new set of downs after that completion. He'll hand it off. They test the middle there, but get nothing.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Second down play coming up. Off play action. He's looking to throw. He's going to take off here. He'll step out of bounds. Defense keeps that to a very short gain.
Well, he was close to getting to that corner, picking up some big yards, but the defense does a good job of getting him out of bounds.
Can they convert on third down and keep this drive rolling? With some pre-snap movement, back in motion. Grant behind the line. It's Washington. They don't convert. In fact, he's tackled for a loss on that third down play.
Good job here by the defense on third down. Forget about throwing downfield. They go short, and they make them pay for it with a loss of yardage.
And it's good right down the middle. So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out.
Well, this guy has such a strong leg. No problem. Up into the net from 50-plus.
Excellent work by the coverage team. He's brought down after just a short return. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. First play of the drive, they look to the right. Finds room at the 30. Now here he goes. Out past the 30. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs. Well, Ohio State has the lead here, Kirk. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Offense appeared to be confused about the snap count there. It'll cost him 5. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Offense showing a bunch formation now. To the air, it's St. Clair. On the move now. On the run here. Lets it go. With the catch, it's Jackson. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
We're in the age of the mobile quarterback, and you saw it right there. The ability to scramble out of the pocket, extend the play, and make passes like that is invaluable to the offense.
The Buckeyes are in the red zone now. On the shotgun, it's a handoff. Breaks through the tackle. Shows off the moves there, but ultimately not much of a gain.
Christian, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively. I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have the ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. That's exactly what we saw right there.
Third down, out of the shotgun. Moves out of the pocket. End zone ahead. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Ohio State.
You could just tell this quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do as things were developing in front of him. He saw that open space and decided, I'm just going to take it myself and head to the end zone for a touchdown.
Long kickoff, no chance for a return. It'll be a touchback. Handoff here from the shotgun. And he goes nowhere. Stop pull behind the line of scrimmage.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Looking to scramble. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the mark, inches away. The Sooners come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. They'll try to run for the first down. Brought down, but he's past the line to gain.
Great job here by this offense being able to convert. Let's face it, they've dug themselves a hole. They're down here early in this game. And with all this hype, the last thing you want to do is have to punt the ball. Come up with a conversion.
Oh, he's lost the ball. Ball scooped up in the defense. They get him down after a short return, but a turnover created by this defense. Big moment.
I think that's on the quarterback and the offensive line. They were breathing down this quarterback's neck before he could even recognize that they were there, and they were able to knock it loose.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Defense makes the stop after a 5-yard gain, so 2nd and 5.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the 2nd and 3rd down coming up.
He escapes the pocket. Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. Grab down the middle, it's back.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
Buckeyes line up with a 1st and goal. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
Just a misfire here by the quarterback. These are tight windows, man. They open and close so quickly, you got to almost anticipate where you're going to put the ball.
Nothing on that play makes it 2nd down and goal from the 2. And they're trying to punch it in here. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Buckeyes. Well, no surprise from offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And it'll be tackled right at the 20. That's a good job by the coverage team. Okay, so here comes the Oklahoma offense back on the field. That fumble in the last possession set up a touchdown. Can they bounce back from that costly error here? They begin with a quick throw to the left. Tackle is made. It's a short gain, well short of the marker. Now it's second down. Off the play fake, looking to pass it. On the move now. Looks like he's going to run it. QB gets the first, now looking for more.
Well, here's a quarterback that just takes control for himself. Picking up some nice yards when nothing else is there. This guy's a real threat.
The offense finally producing here. Sets up a 1st and 10. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss of a play. Well, they run it right into a blitz. And that linebacker was coming downhill curve.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
They stop him, but this offense is threatening now at the plus 43. The Sooners pick up enough yardage to move the sticks. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. And he'll head out of bounds after a short gain on that run.
Good awareness here by this defense, keeping their eyes on the quarterback, knowing that he's a potential threat. That time before he can get out, they keep him to a short gain.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. He got the first down and still motoring. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs.
Oh, the pass rush gets home.
Well, that's their second sack already in this game right now. And this offensive coordinator, he's going to have to come up with some changes in pass pro. Keep a tight end in, roll the quarterback out, anything they can do to help him out. Otherwise, this poor guy's going to spend his entire playoff experience on his back.
To throw, it's Smith. Defense is coming after him. They're standing there, gets hit again. Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here.
Because that's another sack for this guy. That's back-to-back plays. This guy's been able to get to this quarterback. Man, he is in a zone and feeling good right now. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I'm either rolling away from that guy or you got to think about double-teaming him just to keep him out of the backfield.
He's going to pull it down and run. Inside the 35. Defense able to stop him. It's 4th down now. And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look, and they'll make an adjustment before this important play. Here comes a gamble. Offense on the field going for it on 4th down. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Caught over the middle. It's Tees. And the gain just good enough for a 1st down. And the Sooners will come to the line to crank up the tempo. Looking to throw it from the red zone. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Boy, this defense is having a game. So much pressure, so many sacks already. We're not even to halftime. The offense better do a better job of protecting, and I think the offense coordinator needs to make some adjustments in his pass pro to give this quarterback a chance.
It's a short completion to the big tight end. A timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter.
Defense dials up the pressure there, plays man coverage, but they couldn't quite get to the quarterback in time, and he finds a nice completion.
Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Sooners.
Now that's what I'm talking about. This hasn't been a great first half, but putting up that touchdown like this, now they're going to be feeling good heading into that locker room and get themselves to believe that they can come back and win this game.
And the extra point was up and good. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start with the 25. first play of the drive now from the 25. Back to pass. It's St. Clair. Makes the grab. It's Jones. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Looking to scramble. It's a deep shot right down the middle. And that deep shot is caught for a big gain. Make the tackle, but not before he gets all the way to the 30. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. Defense spends their second timeout to try to regroup. So, with only a few seconds left in the half, out comes the field goal unit. The attempt from 47 yards. And he's got it from 47 yards away, showing off the deep range. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Buckeyes will kick this deep to begin the second half. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And he's tackled just short of the 25. And the Sooners offense is back on the field. They need to get things going here in the third quarter, already trailing by a couple possessions. He escapes the pocket. Lets it go quickly. That pass is incomplete. Unclear who the intended receiver was that time.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
Looking downfield. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. Tackle made, but a big play all the way to the 48. The offense really clicking against this battle defense. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Grab down the middle. It's Washington. He's brought down at the 6. The offense will have first and goal right there.
What a gain here. Big play for this offense. The quarterback and receiver just seem to be in sync. Tough on that corner to try to make a play on that ball.
That huge play sets up a great opportunity. First and goal just outside the 5. They'll run it from the gun. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Nothing at first down, so now it's second and goal from the 6. On the move now. Launching one to the end zone. Touchdown, Oklahoma. The comeback is on. Tight end was wide open. How do they lose track of the big fella down there, Kirk?
I don't know. I wish I knew. The defense, to me, looks like they just were so locked in on defending the goal line, they forgot about the tight end. That'll probably be the easiest touchdown throw and catch we see of the game today.
Bringing it out. It's Shelton. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. Off the play fake on first down. Moves out of the pocket. Fires it on the move. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment. But here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact. And as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Looking downfield, it's St. Clair. Pulls it in, it's Jackson. Defense surrounds him, just a short gain on that completion.
Wow, they get positive yards here, but I have a sense that they wanted a little bit more with that pitch and catch.
Short throw complete to the tight end. You bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain.
Another big play by this offense, and it continues to be the pass game. Between the offensive line, the receivers running good routes, and this quarterback making really accurate throws, they are dynamic and a tough offense to stop.
Quick throw to his receiver, but they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between the quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball, and eventually that's going to cost you.
He bought some time, now lets him go. Finds his man. It's Jackson. They make the stop after a big gain all the way to 34.
It's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. Forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
They're going to run it. Matt gets the carry. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4. Wants to throw it. Makes a quick catch. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
The Buckeyes getting set on 1st and 10. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
Nice job of this defense taking away the primary receiver, even the second and third option. But the quarterback's legs are the difference. They almost kept him short, but instead, he gets that first down.
Buckeyes trying to punch it in. It's 1st and goal. 1st and goal, they'll try to run it in. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here. All right, it's 2nd down and goal now for this offense. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State. So with pull-out pressure, Kirk, the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Like this. They're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And the Oklahoma offense is back on the field. Let's see if he can keep that passing game going. The last possession, very efficient and precise. Looking to scramble. He'll try a pass here. The sure hands. It's Clark. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. The Sooners come to the line to run the hurry up. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Looking downfield. It's Hawkins. Quarterback heading right, trying to create on the move. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Hey, if nothing else is there, good decision by this quarterback to be able to pick up some positive yards. Rather see him do that than force the ball into coverage. Good heads-up play.
3rd down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the 3rd quarter. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Throw to the sideline, steps out after a short gain.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the first down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this 4th down and short.
The offense stays on the field. They're going to go for it on 4th down in their own territory. Design quarterback run. A tackle, but 1st down. Clock running in the final minute here of the 3rd quarter as they come up 1st and 10.
Trends show guys that are continuing to go for it on 4th down. But what's crazy to me, Chris, is deep in your own territory to go for it on 4th down. It's a big risk, but it pays off here.
The Sooners moving quickly down the field here. And looking to throw now on first down. And he dumps it off to the tight end. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Tries to get to the marker with his legs, but comes up a little short on the scramble. Getting set. Here's second down. Offense looking to throw the ball. Fires it to the wideout. Touchdown, Sooners, as they come roaring back now.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
The extra point gets him into the touchdown, 31-24. Well, Kurt, Ohio State has the lead here after one. Sitting in a pretty good spot as you wrap up the third quarter, trying to keep those national championship hopes alive. Let's take a quick look at the game sense while we have a chance. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. Fielded in the end zone. It's Shelton. Solid coverage here. They get it at the 15. That's when the offense will take over. Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. This game just got tighter. The temptation might be to sit on this lead, but we'll see how aggressive they get. That's a design quarterback keeper. And they'll tackle at about the 23-yard line.
Oh, this defense, if there's any chance of getting back in this game, you can't give up a big game like this on first down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Looking to pass. It's St. Clair. On the move now. And he'll heave the ball deep down that right side. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down. Try and muscle for the first down. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call. Just keep working that clock.
First down. Looking to throw the football. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain. Getting closer to midfield now.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just about to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
Throws it to the right. Wide open downfield. He'll go down after a solid gain, more than enough for a first down.
I just continue to be in awe of this offense. Even with the lead, these guys are going to play for 60 minutes. They do not let up. Here they are. Typically, you want to run the football here to work the clock, but these guys stick to the game plan and keep throwing the football, trying to get more yards.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Looking for a receiver. Moves out of the pocket. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. Catch made in space. Look out. Touchdown, Buckeyes. Still no answer for this offense. So the offense flexing here, Kirk, and stretching their lead here in the second half.
Now that touchdown gives you a little bit more breathing room, but now it's up to your own defense to help preserve that lead so you can go back out and build onto it in the second half.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the Sooners offense is back out on the field. Their last possession was a beautiful, balanced touchdown drive. Can the defense come up with answers this time? He escapes the pocket. With the catch, it's Clark. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now. Sooners will crank up the tempo.
Hey, it's a nice gain here, and they get the first down to stop the clock. But late in the game, trailing by a couple scores, these receivers have got to be thinking about getting out of bounds as often as they can to preserve that clock, to give them a real shot to come back to win it.
Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down.
Chris, here we are in the fourth quarter. These guys are trailing. Hadn't been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
Offense right to the line, playing with tempo now. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. They bring him down to the 16, but they move the football into the red zone. First down. The Sooners begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. And it's caught.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Dropping back. It's Hawkins. Looking to scramble. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down.
When this quarterback's trying to do everything he can to give this play a chance, he gets out of the pressure off to his right. But, man, did he take a hit and wasn't able to complete this pass.
He makes the grab. Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's 4th down.
Man, Chris, when you're down by a couple scores late in a game like this, you need to find matchups where you can get the ball thrown downfield. Here it's a completion, but it doesn't get him very much. Now they've got a 4th down play coming up.
Trying for a 4th down completion. And it's intercepted right near the goal line.
Oh, you feel terrible for this quarterback. He's played well all year. He's trying to make a play, trying to force it into coverage because they need points at this point in the game to try to advance into the next round of the playoffs. Puts it into coverage, and that's probably going to do it.
Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. They really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments, come up with a stop here? Heads out of bounds. It's a short gain on the play.
The offense does a good job of utilizing the play-action pass, sucking those linebackers up against the run to give the quarterback a nice window behind them to be able to make that throw downfield to the tight end.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. On the move now. Trying to get the throw off. And he'll just throw it away to avoid the sack.
Well, sometimes an answer for an offensive coordinator against a good pass rush is to move the launching point, move the quarterback from one spot to another to affect the rhythm of the pass rush. That's not having any kind of impact at all on this defense. They're getting after this quarterback no matter where he is. They do a good job of it right here.
Looking for the wideout. Pass caught on a comeback route.
I mean, Chris, look at this guy. Now, you talk about having a great day throwing the football and leading his team to a nice, comfortable lead late in the game, and it continues. The coach is showing confidence of what he can do.
Gets made on the out route.
The key here, Chris, is the timing by the quarterback. The fact he got the ball out quickly gave his receiver a chance. One more hitch or a slight hesitation, and that's an incompletion or an interception.
Offense in a great position here at 2nd and 1. It's desperation time for this defense to somehow make a play. Grinding away with their running game. Stop out at the 39, but good enough for a 1st down.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the 1st down.
Scanning the field. It's St. Clair. Caught quickly. Heads out of bounds after a solid game.
I've really enjoyed watching this guy play all year, and it's been great to see him in person today, making good decisions, accurate throws, and keeping this offense moving.
Fresh set of downs for the offense after that 1st down completion. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Gets the 1st and still running. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the 1st.
Well, this is how you put a game away. Already up multiple scores ball this entire drive, eating up the clock. Really good chance here at putting this game on ice.
Caught. He's wide open. Look out. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Ohio State.
So much about speculation on whether or not they're going to kick a field goal or go for a touchdown. They put this ball into the end zone, and they put this game out of reach. What a job by this team and by this offense.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Looking to throw it on first down. Running out of time in the pocket. And it's incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been a disastrous day for the offense.
He's running out of time here. Looking for a late deep shot. And that's it. The game will end on one last incompletion. That's it.